AVC Sports and 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon present high school basketball. Now let's go courtside for tonight's game.
Meet John Valentine, owner of Valentine Insurance. His new office is located at 739 Southgate Parkway in Cambridge. John brings 20 years of insurance knowledge to his friends and clients. Valentine Insurance is your local independent insurance agency that is dedicated to protecting you and providing the industry's best customer service. Whether you're in the market for commercial or residential, auto, home, health, or life, Valentine Insurance can provide coverage for all. They're professional, courteous, reliable partners you can count on. Valentine Insurance open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Evenings by appointment.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to high school basketball presented by AVC Sports tonight on NASH Icon 98.5, 107.9, and also a free live video stream tonight on YRPtv YouTube. It's the Tri-Valley Scotties taking on the Philo Electrics from the power plant here in beautiful downtown Philo, Ohio. I'm Dave Hilliard. Mike Snively along with me. Mike, one good thing already happened tonight. We got our pregame meal at Lock 9 Pizza.
Went with the hot honey pizza, and let me tell you, it's not hot, but it's good, flavorful, and 9 out of 10 again from Marcia.
Yes.
But the garlic bread before
it was really good.
Really good again.
Really good
10
stuff.
out of 10, and I'm already looking forward to my dill pizza next time at Lock 9.
Well, it's the John Valentine Insurance pregame show here on AVC Sports. We've got the Scotties taking on the Electrics tonight. Tri-Valley and Philo both with identical 2-3 records. They are both a part of the MVL Big School. Tri-Valley 2-2 overall in the conference, and Philo 1-2. So early on in the season, and we haven't had a chance to see everybody yet, Mike.
Right.
But we did get to see Philo play against Maysville, and that was a tough one for the Electrics.
Very tough, and that's the thing, Dave. We haven't seen anybody. We do got to do the score comparisons, but Maysville that night was probably the best I've seen them on their game from start to finish.
Maysville was Maysville.
They came out and flat out defended 94 feet on the Electrics.
Well, thank you to all of our sponsors tonight. Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and Air Conditioning, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan, Shriver's Pharmacy, Absolute One Window Tinting, Doan Ford, Village Hardware and Rental, West 40 Auto Sales, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, Bicon Services, and Great Clips, all sponsors of tonight's broadcast. When we come back on the Valentine Insurance pregame show, we'll take a little bit closer look at each one of these squads that are playing tonight. We'll also get to our starting lineups, and those are again sponsored by Sarah Wickham State Farm. And we'll also talk about the TK Auto Service, keys to the game. That when we come back. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Meet John Valentine, owner of Valentine Insurance. His new office is located at 739 Southgate Parkway in Cambridge. John brings 20 years of insurance knowledge to his friends and clients. Valentine Insurance is your local independent insurance agency that is dedicated to protecting you and providing the industry's best customer service. Whether you're in the market for commercial or residential, auto, home, health, or life, Valentine Insurance can provide coverage for all. They're professional, courteous, reliable partners you can count on. Valentine Insurance open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Evenings by appointment.
Hi, Mark Kelly here with Bicon Services, wishing all the local teams good luck as they dribble their way down the courts to a successful and exciting basketball season. As you're stepping back for that three-point shot in the fourth, we can be in the background helping plan your projects for that first period, getting your business ready for that big project win in 2026. With that, have a safe and competitive season, and remember, Bicon Services as your sole source for commercial and industrial construction projects.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. And on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WYLE Cambridge.
The Valentine Insurance pregame show rolls on here at the power plant in Philo. The Scotties facing the Electrics in MVL Big School Division basketball tonight. Tri-Valley 2-3 on the season, and you know they start off with a really tough schedule, Mike. They played DeSales from Columbus, which they've been playing them the last few years now.
Yes, they have.
And then they played Maysville in the next game. So 2 big losses to start the year, 79-43 to DeSales, and then 71-27 to the defending state champions, the Maysville Panthers. And they got a big win over New Lex, 52-16, beat Coshocton 63-48, and just came off of a loss to John Glenn the other night, 59-45, in a relatively a pretty closely played basketball game, good rivalry game at Tri-Valley.
At Tri-Valley, correct.
First time John Glenn has got a win over there in a while.
Long time.
I know that's Coach Scheck's first win at his alma mater with another team.
Yes.
The Electrics, they started off with a win over Waterford, very first game of the season, 67-44. Then they had a big 34-point loss to Zanesville. Rusty Trout had 32 on the game, more than half of his team's output. Then they got Coshocton, 71-61. Then they lost to Maysville in a game Mike Snively and I called, 79-23, and then coming off of a loss at Sheridan, 51-38. So, Mike, let's get to those TK Auto Service keys to the game. What do you think the keys are? Let's start off with the Tri-Valley Scotties.
Well, I think Tri-Valley has been dominant in this series, and this is not their best year. I mean, we might as well just face the facts. They're down a little bit this year. If you can look at their scores, you just know this is not the typical Tri-Valley team. But they do have a tradition of beating Philo, and I think they just got to come out, set the tone, and maybe it sinks in the Philo, hey, this is Tri-Valley again. They got that black and gold on, and we always struggle with this team.
Right.
I think that's the key there.
Well, for the Philo Electrics, they've got to put the ball in the basket,
Bingo.
Mike. It's called basketball for a reason.
Right.
They just did not put the ball in the basket against Maysville. I mean, it was a miserable shooting night.
6 of 50.
I was just going to say, 6 of 50, 12% in a high school basketball game. You're not going to win those.
No, and they had some open looks. They just was not, nothing was going in. So you're right. You're exactly. If they shoot double that, get it to 24%, now you're at least, you're going to have a little bit of a chance. But, and Maysville had a lot to do with that, too. Let's be honest there.
Yes. Well, early on here in the MVL, we were talking about this beforehand, but big school division right now, Sheridan, John Glenn, 3-1, and they're facing off a new Concord
They are playing tonight.
Tri-Valley right behind it, 2-3, along with Philo, 1-2 in the conference, I should say. Over in the small school, of course, it's all Maysville right now, 4-0. Meadowbrook, though, the Colts right behind them at 3-0 in the conference. And then Crooksville, West End, 1-2, Coshocton, New Lex, both 0-3 in the conference. And Mike, let's just say Maysville's going to win the small school.
Yes.
The big school, though, it could be up for grabs, and both these teams could be a part of that conversation.
I agree. And I look, and you see Maysville, you're looking at both leagues, combined, but Maysville's head and shoulders above everybody. But the rest of the league, 11 teams, I'm just trying to figure out just by looking at scores. I know it's early in the season, before Christmas, but I look at tonight, if you compare scores, this should be a barn burner.
Yes, it should be. It should be a pretty close basketball game.
I think we're going to see two teams getting up and down the court tonight, too.
Well, we'll take one more quick break on the Valentine Insurance pregame show. We come back. We've already talked about the TK Auto Services keys to the game. We come back. We'll also have the Sarah Wickerham State Farm starting lineups. That when we get back here to the power plant in Philo. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
We know parenting is a full-time job, and it can be easy to get caught up in everyday life. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our partners are here for you because we all need a little help sometimes. We can connect you with essential resources in your community, everything from parenting support to ideas for self-care. For the love of your family, visit octf.ohio.gov/love to find the support you need.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school basketball. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, seasonal home, garage, farm equipment, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website at patronsbuckeye.com.
Looking for adventure? Check out the 2022 Ford Bronco 4-door Badlands at Doane Ford. This rugged ride is built to take you anywhere with just 18,000 miles and a soft top perfect for open-air freedom. Equipped for both off-road thrills and everyday comfort, this Bronco is ready for whatever the road brings. Don't wait. Vehicles like this don't stay long. Visit Doane Ford today and take the 2022 Bronco Badlands for a spin. Your next adventure starts here.
When life feels heavy, you shouldn't have to wait for help. At Allwell's Walk-In Now, Guernsey County's behavioral health urgent care, support is ready right when you are. No appointments, no hassle. Just walk into our office at 831 Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and get fast, compassionate care. Allwell's Walk-In Now, because the best time to feel better is now. Be well, stay well, Allwell.
Back here at the power plant in Philo, the Electrics hosting the Tri-Valley Scotties tonight in NBL basketball as the John Valentine Insurance pregame show rolls on here. Mike Snively, we saw some info from the state this week about the state tournament. Everything going back to Dayton in one weekend. That's going to be interesting. And speaking of that, in the East District, these teams involved in the postseason when they get there, Tri-Valley is a Division III team. There are only 5 of those in the East District: Dover, New Philly, Steubenville, Tri-Valley, and Zanesville. And they get mixed in with the Southeast, and they somehow finally advance to Athens and all that in the regional. Now, Division IV, there are 14 teams in the East District, and this year, 2 teams out of those 14 teams will go to the regional tournament. We will get 2 district champions out of 14 teams. Philo is in that group in Division IV, but also looms the defending state champs, the Maysville Panthers. We were talking about John Glenn also possibly being a strong team there. Indian Valley, Cambridge having a great year.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a good one coming up here, that Cambridge John Glenn in the Catfish Challenge coming up. So lots of interesting basketball to be played before all that tournament stuff. But we just saw the release from the state, and it's going to be a busy weekend in the Dayton area when that state tournament rolls around.
Well, there's 7 divisions now, and you got to play 2 semifinals, and there's going to be 21 games between Wright State and the University of Dayton. So if you're a basketball junkie, there's no better place to be than the state basketball tournament.
Exactly. Well, Mike, it's time. Let's look at the Sarah Wickerham State Farm starting lineups tonight. I'll give you the visitors from Tri-Valley. Give us our Sarah Wickerham State Farm Insurance starting lineup for Tri-Valley.
Tri-Valley is going to start senior Troy Patterson, senior Jake Rapel, senior Oliver Baker, junior Colton Rollison, and senior Ryan LaMonica. And we watched LaMonica getting up there high, putting some hammers down in warm-ups.
Todd McLaughlin, the head coach of the Scotties. Now for Jason Trout's Philo Electrics, they start a 5'8 junior, number 2 Slade Sprankle, a 5'11 sophomore, number 11 Griffin Harper, a 6'1 junior, number 12 KJ Phillip, a 6' junior, Rusty Trout, and then a 6'2 junior in Carter Crabtree. Coach Jason Trout's starting lineup. Tonight, these 2 teams in an NBL big school clash, and again, early on in the season, but both these teams trying to get above 500 in the conference, and that's where you want to keep trying to move up as the season moves along. And talking to Coach Trout before the game, he's really concerned because he just does not have experience out on the court.
He doesn't, and he's built. That's what happens when you build, and he's got some young guys down there. We see the JVs. The JVs are really, really good, and they've got some size. So there is light at the end of the tunnel here at Philo.
Well, what we're going to be heading to here is the national anthem, and we stay live for the national anthem on our broadcast now. We've got a sponsor for that. Our national anthem brought to you by the Byesville VFW Post 3760, a brand new sponsor, brand new part of our broadcast, and we certainly enjoy bringing the national anthem to you. And again, our sponsor for that tonight is the Byesville VFW Post 3760. And once the national anthem is wrapped up, that'll wrap up the Valentine Insurance pregame show, and we'll be getting ready for that opening tip here at the power plant in Philo Both teams ready to go, and if you've never been to the power plant, this is a huge gymnasium here in Philo, Ohio.
We talked about this, Dave. They do not build them like this anymore. The ceilings are massive, how high the ceilings are. I mean, I don't think I could throw a ball off the ceiling in here.
It is a big building, and we certainly, hey, they're mentioning the officials. We've got a crack crew here tonight officiating the game, don't we, Mike?
We do. We have our colleague Dave Davidson, we have Timmy Gibson, and we have the Honorable Mayor Tom Orr.
The mayor of Cambridge, Ohio, here to call the basketball game tonight. We're getting ready for the national anthem again, brought to you by Byesville VFW Post 3760. Brought to you by the Byesville VFW Post 3760. And Mike Snively, we need to get that young lady's name because she knocked it out of the park.
The words were immaculate. I tell you what, she did a great job.
She was an outstanding singer, and we've got to find out her name so we can give her some credit here on the air. A fantastic job, and I love it when you get a high school student that steps up and sings the national anthem. We've had a really good rendition at John Glenn this year. One of the student there. We had another one at Maysville. I mean, we've had some really outstanding young people singing the national anthem, and it's just been a real treat.
I know one thing, Dave. They're not calling you or I up here to sing it anytime soon.
We are in no threat to be singing the national anthem
for sure
at any point of any one of these basketball games.
No.
We want people to stay tuned in. We don't want them to turn it off.
Exactly.
So we would like for them to stay tuned in. And again, our sponsors for tonight's broadcast include Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Doane Ford, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Village Hardware and Rental, Abel's Electric Heating and Air Conditioning, West 40 Auto Sales, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, Dutro Ford, Lincoln Nissan, Bicon Services, Shriver's Pharmacy, Great Clips, and Absolute One Window Tinting. And shout out to at Great Clip Shanika in Maple Avenue in Zanesville. She cuts my hair. She cuts Mike Snively's hair. She cuts Dr. Richard Hall's hair.
I think AVC gets their hair cut at Great Clips on Maple.
I think AVC Communications is a Great Clips establishment. So, again, shout out to those fine folks. We certainly appreciate their work. And again, we need to find that girl's name that sang the national anthem. She was very good. This has been the Valentine Insurance pregame show. We've gone through our TK Auto Service keys to the game. We also did the Sarah Wickerham State Farm starting lineups. And again, we appreciate all those sponsors that take place in those. And of course, we've got the Great Clips, great play of the game we'll have to think about tonight. And then, Mike, we've got the Lock 9 Pizza player of the game. And again, shout out to Marcia and her staff. Mike Snively and I went in, and we had a fabulous pregame meal tonight.
We get taken care of really, really well. Marcia does an outstanding job, and I will be back many, many more times, as will you too, Dave.
Well, if you're watching this, we're getting ready to turn off the lights, and if you're my age, you know when the lights went off in the gym, it took them about a half hour to come back on.
Yeah.
But these are going to come back on, but they turn off the lights and they do the spotlight for each one of the starters. It's a cool little thing that they do here. And Mike and I, again, this gymnasium, we have all kinds of space up here because
there's just so much room.
This is the biggest gym in the Muskingum Valley League by far.
Right. There's a balcony behind us with 8 rows.
Yeah.
And there's nobody even behind us. It's just a massive gym. And if you're not familiar with the story, the high school gym is the high school plays at the middle school.
Yes, this is the middle school.
This is the middle school because they were smart enough to realize when Philo built the new high school, well, we got to keep that gym because they just don't make them like this anymore.
Right.
So we were playing at actually Philo Middle School.
Yes, it is at Philo Middle School. And the confusing thing that Philo High School is across the river in Duncan Falls.
In Duncan Falls, correct.
So,
which is where we play middle school games at the high school. So if you're not confused, you should be confused.
All right. Do you want to try that one? All right. So we got the name of the girl that's sang the national anthem, Min Phuong Scott.
Min Phuong Scott.
I'm just butchered the pronunciation. I know I did, but what an outstanding job! And it's the opening tip here at the power plant, and it's going to go out of bounds. And I think Philo's going to get the basketball.
I'm still baffled on that name, Min Phuong Scott.
Yeah,
Nonetheless, fantastic.
Fantastic.
Her
last name is Scott. We got that one. All right.
As in Francis Scott Key.
First possession of the game goes to the Electrics, and they're going to run the standard play that their JV team, they tried to get Rusty Trout on that back door. You run the cutter off the double screen. You make them think that's coming off the double screen, and then you go back door on the ball side, and they just couldn't get it to go.
Sprankle kind of ran a guy over, Slade Sprankle, and we've seen him do that a few times in football.
He's a rather stout young man, ran the football so well for Philo. Tri-Valley is going to return the favor with a turnover of their own.
And Sprankle just bumped the cutter there that caused that. So keep your eye on number 2 defensively. He's a banger.
It's early here at the power plant. No score as we start this contest. And here's a run out for the Electrics. KJ Phillips going to get a cheap one as they break the press, and he gets the layup, and he gets the first bucket of the game. And it's 2-0 Electrics. Tri-Valley now with the basketball. Number 3, Troy Patterson running the show, gets it to LaMonica. LaMonica back to Patterson. Patterson pulls up, flips it back to LaMonica. They're giving him plenty of space. Baker has the basketball now, guarded closely by Rusty Trout. Into the corner, now they dump it down low to LaMonica. Trying to put a move on KJ Phillip. He holds his ground, makes LaMonica kick it out. Nice job by Phillip. Not fouling and just going straight up in the lane. Patterson gets the screen into the corner for the 3, and it is good.
Good job there by both teams.
Yeah, that was Rapel, and that is an Allen Hunter State Farm 3-pointer for the Tri-Valley Scotties, and they take the 3-2 lead. Penetration down the lane, dumped it into Phillip, and he's got another easy bucket for the Electrics. 2 layups for him. He's got 4, and his team up 4-3.
Let's see if Philo continues to be fundamental defensively, but the patience of Tri-Valley paid off on the last possession, leading to the 3.
Patterson going to try the 3 from deep, no good, off the front iron. Rebound off to Harper. Harper on the run, pulls up, stops from 8 feet, no good. Rebound to LaMonica. Scotty's going the other way. Baker in the corner to Rollison. LaMonica, he's going to try a 3 from straight on, no good. Sprankle with a rebound for the Electrics. Sprankle down the right side of the floor, being closely guarded by Baker. Crossover from Trout, he gets down the lane, scoop shot up, no good. Rebound off to LaMonica. I think we'll say rebound to LaMonica quite a bit tonight.
He's got both of the Scotties rebounds tonight.
In transition, they dump it down to LaMonica. He can't handle it. Now back out on top to Patterson. Coach McLaughlin wants some movement on offense. Screen from LaMonica, now into the corner. Baseline drive, skip pass across. Good ball movement to Rollison. He tries the 3, and he's got it. Rollison, 2 3-pointers. Allen Hunter State Farm 3-pointers for the Scotties. They're up 6-4.
I look for Rollison next trip down the court.
5:10 clock moving here in the first quarter. Harper down the lane, spins, lays it up, got it. Tough move from Griffin Harper. He's on the board, and it's tied at 6.
Really good, confident move there from Harper.
Rapel back to Patterson. Rapel in the corner. Now down low to LaMonica. Guarded by Phillip again. Phillip does a nice job, but LaMonica, a better move up and under him, and he lays it up and in for his first bucket of the game. Tri-Valley with the full court pressure now with a 2-point lead at 8-6.
Both teams starting off hot. Looks like we're going to have a high-scoring game, Dave.
Harper stops. His feet went out from underneath him, and here come the Scotties on the turnover. Good job by Trout. He stops the ball and then steals it, and he goes the other way. Left-handed layup is no good from Rusty Trout. Trout frustrated with himself. Good defensive play, just couldn't capitalize on the offensive end. LaMonica squares up Phillip. Gets into the lane, and there's Trout with another steal. 2 steals early for him. He goes to the rim, and he is fouled by Patterson, and he's going to go to the free throw line.
Trout 70% this year, averaging 16.6 points per game, has 6 threes on the year. So Trout, you know, coach's son, he's going to be fundamental, and he's going to know how to shoot the basketball.
Rusty Trout to the free throw line. 4:01 to play in this first quarter. Not many whistles, and you would expect that out of an experienced crew like we have on the floor tonight. And Trout's free throw,
well short.
Almost didn't get there.
You know, I do remember Trout struggling at the free throw line against Maysville.
Yeah, he did a little bit. I remember that. Second one now for Trout. Couple of dribbles. Spins it, eyes the rim, lets it fly. Second one's good. That's his first point of the night. Scotties on offense again now, under 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. Rapel over to Baker, now to LaMonica at the top. Get that to Williams, who just came into the game. Now LaMonica down low. KJ Phillip went up to try for the block and fouled instead. And that's going to send LaMonica to the free throw line.
It's evident each trip down the court, Tri-Valley tries to get it into the post to LaMonica at least 1 or 2 times.
Well, a lot of teams, you run your offense through your guards, but Tri-Valley, their effort right now has been to run their offense through the post, getting it to LaMonica. And what happens, you get it into that low box area or in the dunker spot, and you get a chance to flip your hips, and you can see people that are cutting down the lane. Gives you an opportunity to see everything on the floor, and your post becomes, if he's a good passer, he can really be a great assist man in that situation.
100%, Dave. Good analysis there. That should have been me.
Rusty Trout, he's going to try a 3 from deep. It's no good. Phillip goes up, fights for the rebound, and it goes out into the corner. And that was Crabtree with it. Harper now to Crabtree. Crabtree banged a couple of 3s in the first quarter the other night. Trout, step back move, his 3 in and out. Tri-Valley with the rebound. Scotty's on the run. Patterson on the left side now over to Baker. Now into LaMonica. Lowers his shoulder, finds a little space, goes up and gets his miss. Ball tipped away, and I think that's going to stay. Nope, it's going to go to the Electrics. Subs coming into the game, number 24, Walker Dupler for Philo, a freshman. 6'5" freshman, a very stout and tall young man.
If you remember right, the last time we had him, he was part of 3 double fouls.
Yeah.
3 double fouls in one game on the same player.
It's like he came in to foul the other night. Phillip breaks the pressure. That's going to be a kick ball against the Scotties. Philo will keep it. Coach McLaughlin having a little bit of a discussion with Dave Davidson. I don't think he really liked the out-of-bounds call down there. Phillip, trouble getting it in, but gets it to Dupler. Dupler makes his move, and it rolls in and good. Walker Dupler. And that's going to be a 30-second timeout for the Scotties. We'll keep it right here. 2:45 to play in this first quarter. Tri-Valley with a 10-9 lead. And just like we thought, Mike, it is closely contested. I mean, I don't see anybody running away and hiding with this one.
I agree 100%, and I think it's going to come down basically to who just shoots it better. Right now, Tri-Valley, Rollison got off to a hot start. He's got 2 of the 3 field goals for 6 points, and Philo off to a pretty good start, 4 for 9 from the field. 2 turnovers for Philo, 4 turnovers for Tri-Valley. Tri-Valley like to clean that up a little bit.
Well, right off the bat here, closely contested as we thought. 10-9 Scotties, 2:45 left in this first quarter. Coach McLaughlin wanted to have a little discussion. He took a 30-second timeout. Those timeouts brought to you by Zemba Companies, a Zemba Companies 30-second timeout. And we're back in action here now. Scotties with the basketball. Patterson brings it up, gets it to LaMonica. Dupler plays way off of him. Patterson back with the ball. They're posting up. It's basically 4-round-1. They've got LaMonica in the post, moving the ball on the perimeter, trying to find LaMonica. And that three-pointer on the way from Rapel, no good. And here comes Harper for the Electrics. Hands it to Crabtree, now back to Harper. Harper into the lane, stops, loses his footing again. That's twice. Maybe he should wear both shoes the same color, and he wouldn't be slipping.
2 different colored shoes.
Trout, now to KJ Phillip. Crabtree loses control. Scramble for the ball, bodies on the floor. That's going to be an alternate possession for sure.
It's going to Tri-Valley.
And that goes to Tri-Valley. Now, Mike, I had Rapel with the 3, also with Rollison. I had Rapel with 1 and Rollison with 1. Just
okay. I just do teams.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Doesn't hurt me on my stats.
All right.
But that's the first mistake I think I've made this year.
Mike Snively, ladies and gentlemen. Tri-Valley with the ball. They get LaMonica off the screen, and they missed him. Coach McLaughlin not happy. They had him. They ran the play for him, but he gets to the other side of the bucket, and he gets fouled on the way up, and I think that's going to go on the freshman. Mr. Dupler was not a part of a double foul this time.
Coach McLaughlin wanted that pass in there.
Yeah, the first, they had him. They ran that little UCLA cut for him, and he was open. And just didn't capitalize. And LaMonica back to the free throw line where he's already 2 in a row earlier. He's now 3 for 3 from the line. His team up 11-9, 1:35 to go in this first quarter.
This guy's got some ups, Dave.
He does have some athletic ability. When he was playing JV, they were throwing alley-oops to him in a JV game. You don't see that happen.
No, you don't.
Philo. Trout bringing the ball up against pressure. Lost control momentarily. Dupler's going to screen for him. Now they switch off. Harper might have traveled, but gets down the lane. Missed it. And Tri-Valley's going to throw it away, and Coach McLaughlin not happy. Coach McLaughlin was open in the corner over there, but he's not a part of the action.
That black shirt might throw him off, though, Dave.
That black shirt could throw him off. They get it back courtesy of the turnover.
5th turnover in the first quarter, and I know Coach McLaughlin not happy about that.
Dupler has it, now gets it to Harper. Harper trying to create some space. Phillip screens for him, and that's going to be a block. That's going to be on Rollison. His first foul of the game. Philo inbounds it underneath the rim bucket. Phillip trying to find somebody, gets it to Crabtree. Crabtree back to Phillip. Phillip tries to spin, good defense. And he tried to throw it over to to Dupler, but
that was a tough angle.
That's a tough ask for a 6'5" to go down and get around your feet. That's a tough pass. Patterson now for Tri-Valley on the offensive end to LaMonica. LaMonica back to Rollison on the left side of the court. Good ball movement, ball reversal by Tri-Valley. They've moved it across twice, and a three-pointer on the way and no good from Patterson. LaMonica almost gets a steal. Trout behind the back, trying to find space.
Trout gets north-south as fast as anybody I've seen this year.
Stop, pop from 3, no good. Probably need to be a little more patient on that offensive possession. Rebound to the Scotties, and Patterson with the basketball. Gets it to Rapel. Now Patterson. Clock running down, 8 seconds to play. Tri-Valley going to get the last one. LaMonica with the high screen. They switch. It's in the corner. Baseline drive. Shot up and no good at the horn. That's going to end the first quarter. Tri-Valley 12, Philo 9. We'll be back with the second quarter. This is high school basketball on AVC Sports.
At Abel's, we're proud that so many people trust our family with their family's home comfort. I'm Russ Abels. For new heating and cooling, you can trust us to save you money with our high-efficiency systems. We're trusted for electrical work, Lighting, outlets, generators, complete home electrical service upgrades, we do it all. And you can trust us in an emergency. Whether it's heating, cooling, or electrical repairs, we promise to do the job right. It's what we do for family, and it's what everyone deserves. Trust Abels.
At Village Hardware and Rental in Barnesville, we've got everything you need for homeowner, contractor, and commercial jobs. From trusted Milwaukee tools and everyday hardware to pro-grade Valspar paint, trusted color you can count on. Plus, we offer paint mixing, key cutting, special orders, and commercial services too. And now, introducing our officially open firearms and ammo department. Fully stocked, trusted, and convenient. Whether you're working, improving, or protecting, Village Hardware and Rental is your one-stop shop. Drop by at 265 South Chestnut Street, Barnesville. Village Hardware and Rental. We make it easy to build the world around you.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WYLE Cambridge.
Second quarter ready to get underway here from the power plant in Philo. Tri-Valley with a 12-9 lead after one. Philo, they get the ball first here in the second quarter.
Philo 4 of 11 in the first half from the field.
Sprankle tried to get it to Harper, but taken away. Good steal and nice ball movement down the floor, but the block from Dupler on Baker as he went up. Phillip going to try a three on the other end, and he bangs a three. It's an Allen Hunter State Farm three-pointer for KJ Phillip. He's got 7 points.
His 5th three ball on the year.
And it's a tie basketball game here at 12. LaMonica handles it out top. Ball movement to the side. Baker on the right side. LaMonica's got it on the top of the keys. Thought about it. Turned the three down. Now to Patterson. Patterson, nice pick and roll, and LaMonica lost it. Although they're going to say it's off Philo, off Carter Crabtree.
Well, the reason he lost it, Crabtree took his wrist with him. So
Grant Rhodes into the basketball game for the first time. Patterson with the basketball off the inbounds play. They get it to LaMonica inside. 3 guys around him, and he still manages to hang on to it and power his way to the bucket. Ryan LaMonica, 8 points in the early going. His team up 14-12. Harper now running the show for the Electrics. Tried to get it to Sprankle, but knocked out of bounds. Good play there by Rapel.
Tri-Valley in that first quarter was just 3 of 9, and they had 5 turnovers.
Lanning checks in for the Scotties. Dupler out now for the Electrics. Nice job by the 6'5 freshman in his time in the game there. He got himself a bucket, played pretty good defense inside.
Dave got an update from John Glenn and Sheridan. It hasn't started yet.
Oh boy.
They're just now doing starting lineups.
All right. Trout gets the ball to Crabtree. Crabtree turned down the three, now kicks it out to Harper. Harper backs off, closely guarded by LaMonica. Harper gets around him, crossover. Tried to get Sprankle in the corner. Now it's a loose ball, and it's a turnover. Tri-Valley's got it. They're on the run. Patterson, layup, no good. And a follow, hammer time from Ryan LaMonica. Following the play, went up and got it and crammed it home, and we've seen that before.
Yes, right back though. Philo with a three-banger.
Griffin Harper answers with an Allen Hunter State Farm three-pointer.
That's how you quiet a crowd.
And it's 16-12 Scotties. LaMonica feeling pretty good right now, I would assume. Gets it over to Baker for a three, and he nails it. Another Allen Hunter State Farm three-pointer. And Baker gives his team a 4-point lead. Trout, a little bit out of control, missed the shot. Here come the Scotties off the rebound. Trying to get some transition defense. Trout does a nice job stripping it from LaMonica as he hustled back. Crabtree up, and he took it right into the shot blocker. And LaMonica's saying that I went straight up. No,
No.
You did not, young man.
No.
You fouled him.
It was definitely a foul. And had he went straight up, he would have been probably nowhere near the ball there. He was just at a bad angle.
I love that. Every kid, like, I went straight up. No, you didn't. You did not.
Oh.
I mean, I don't have a rooting interest in the game. Sorry, Ryan.
But you know, that was an impressive dunk he had on the
oh,
offensive
you
end.
know it. I mean, he went up and got it right off the front of the rim.
The Electrics are 2 of 3 at the line right now.
Crabtree got the first one. It's 19-16.
Crabtree averages almost 9 a game.
Second one, no good. 19-16, the score stays. Scotties with the basketball. Rapel's got it. Reverse it over to Baker. Back to Rapel. Rapel in the corner to LaMonica. He's looking in at Lanning. Lanning surrounded. Sprankle does a nice job harassing him. Trout, you can't put your hands on him and push him. That is a foul on Rusty Trout. When you redirect the dribbler with your hands, it's an automatic call. That's going to get called every single time. And Rusty knew it. It wasn't one of those with the palms in the air going, what was that? He knew it.
And sometimes that's a sign of you're a little tired.
Yeah.
Could be a little tired.
Well, Kelvin Sampson says if you foul, it's the sign of a defensive mistake.
A lot of truth to that.
Dumped off inside and missed. Rebound off to the Electrics. They get it ahead to Phillip, and he's going to get blocked, but Rollison's going to be called for the foul, his second one.
I think it's a good foul by Rollison.
And Phillip will go back to the free throw line.
We haven't seen a set offense for a while, Dave.
No, Phillip to the free throw line for the first time, I should say. He's going to get 2 shots. First one, front iron, backboard, and in. That one's good.
56% free throw shooter.
19-17. And he's got 8 points early here for the Electrics. Second free throw, up and good. 19-18, again, close ball game here as we saw about halfway through the second quarter. Patterson, now to LaMonica. LaMonica traveled. Yeah, you did. He looks frustrated, but yeah, you did. You right foot, left foot, then you put it on the floor, and that's traveling.
I think Coach McLaughlin's kind of going to settle his player, his star player. I would consider him the star player.
Well,
settle him down a little bit.
He had just a dunk where it's kind of hard not to get excited. And here come the Electrics on a run out. Phillip going to try a 3 from the corner, and it rolls in and out. Rebound off, and a foul from Harper on the rebound. That's going to be his first foul.
And I'll say this about LaMonica, too. 6 rebounds already, Dave.
Yes. Scotties now on offense. Patterson initiates the offense. Rollison now. Excuse me, that was Neighbor into the game. Sorry, got him confused with Rollison. Rollison posting up down on the block right now. They tried to get it to him, but KJ Phillip was there and knocked it away.
At the Philo bench, and I notice this a lot with Coach Trout's teams, they are always in tune to the game, always enthused, always cheering on their teammates. It's a good vibe from that bench.
Bench energy is important, and the Electrics doing a good job at that. Sprankle forces a turnover. KJ Phillips got it for the Electrics down the left side of the floor. He might have got away with a walk, but gets it to Trout. Crosses over, pull up from 15, no good. Rebound off to the Scotties. Up the left side, Rapel. Back to Patterson. Now Rollison. He might have got away with a travel there. Now Rapel again with the basketball. Left-handed dribble to the left side to Patterson. His 3 ball on the way and good. Patterson, his first 3 of the game, and Allen Hunter State Farm, and that is the fourth 3-point shot of the game for the Electrics.
And that's the difference in the game right now, 22-18.
It is, 22-18. Trout crosses over, gets down the lane, a little bit out of control. Rebound goes out to Crabtree. His 3, in and out. Rebound, that's going to be a foul on Phillip. Or Trout, I don't know which one. We'll see what Tim Gibson says. It is on KJ Phillip, and that's his second.
LaMonica is going to check back in for the Scotties.
Dupler will come in. Tri-Valley with the basketball and a 4-point lead. Under 3 minutes to go until halftime.
3 team fouls for Philo, 2 for Tri-Valley.
Patterson, right-handed dribble. Into the corner to Rollison. They get LaMonica coming off the screen. He powers it up through some contact. No call. Dupler did a good job. Sprankle now on the run. And he's lucky LaMonica knocked it out of bounds. Sprankle a little bit out of control. He jumped and would have landed beyond the R in Electrics down there on the baseline had he kept the ball, but LaMonica knocks it out, and Philo now having trouble to get it in, and they've done that all night. Tri-Valley has done a good job denying the ball inbound. They've had trouble getting it in play the entire evening. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Our sponsors for tonight's basketball game: Doan Ford, Village Hardware and Rental, West 40 Auto Sales, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, Bicon Services, Great Clips, Absolute One Window Tinting, Shriver's Pharmacy, Dutro Ford, Lincoln Nissan, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Abel's Electric Heating and Air Conditioning, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, all sponsors of tonight's game. We certainly appreciate them. We've got our man Brett Klein down here. We've got Josie the intern with us here from AVC. She is a student at the Career Center, one of Cam's students, and she worked at the radio station over the summer. She was an intern. She learned a lot. Now we've got her here learning how to be a basketball director tonight.
And they are giggling because they're getting talked about.
They're
right
getting
now.
talked about on the air. Josie gets the talk. She's an experienced employee of AVC Communications.
You two are lucky I'm not play-by-play tonight. I'd be dad joking it up and mentioning you wanted to say
dad
hi
joke.
to your.
I got dad jokes for you, Snively. Philo finally gets it in this time. Harper against LaMonica. LaMonica doing a good job guarding the dribbler. Harper trying to get some space. They switched off. Good job from Tri-Valley just pressuring the basketball. That leads to turnovers. They're doing a good job. Going to get one. LaMonica's got it. He was trying to line himself up for the dunk, but he couldn't get it done, but he's going to get fouled by Sprankle instead. And he's going to go back to the free throw line, and he's living there right now, Mike.
4 for 4 tonight. The only Tri-Valley player to go to the line tonight.
Well, he's got 10 points here with 2 minutes to go until halftime. And he's got a chance to add on to that total from the line, and it's another one that he just nothing but net from the free throw line.
Smooth stroke. Excellent football receiver, too, by the way, Ryan LaMonica.
Had a good season for the Scotties. They had a nice football season as well, and the second one missed. Of course, as soon as we talked about his stroke and how good it was, he does miss.
That's how it goes.
23-18 now, Scotties. Harper wants some room. Rollison guarding him as he brings it up the floor. Harper gets it in to the front court, sets the offense. Wanted to hand it off, but instead dribbles down the lane, and Dupler saved it, threw it off of LaMonica, and it's going to be a Electrics basketball underneath the room bucket.
Dupler, for a freshman, absolutely gets in there physically and mixes it up.
Yes, he does, and inbound play stolen by LaMonica. Nice job by Ryan, and a movement. Good skip pass over to Patterson. LaMonica's got it back. He gets it to Patterson, screens for Patterson, gets Patterson a little space. Baker's going to try the three, and it's in and out. Rollison, though, good rebound. Can't get it to go, rebounds again, and gets fouled. Rollison stayed after it and got the foul from Dupler. He'll go to the free throw line.
I think what Rollison was doing there was just trying to get that offensive rebounding average up. That's why he missed that first one and then get the second rebound, and he'll go to line and probably knock down two here. Strategize.
All right, he's got three already, and that's going to be his fourth point as he hits the first free throw. And he gives his team its largest lead of the night. They're up by 6 here with a minute and a half to play until halftime. Rollison's second free throw. Eyes the rim, spins it, lets it fly, and that one's good as well. 2 for 2 for Rollison. And that lead grows. It's 25-18 Tri-Valley.
Now we're going to see some more pressure from Tri-Valley.
Philo inbounds it into the corner, which I think is just a bad idea.
They just
in
invite
high school
you down.
basketball, and that's a foul. He put both hands on him. Rapel just a little bit too zealous on his defense of Harper.
End of first quarter, John Glenn leads Sheridan 20-11.
And that a Southeastern Ohio Credit Union scoreboard update. Trout gets it in the corner to Max Paul. Trout tries to get some space against LaMonica and can't do it. LaMonica stays in front. Trout with the step back, and Trout wings it to the trainer from Tri-Valley, who was open, but he is on the end of the bench and out of play.
And the trainer, his name escapes me, is having fun with it.
He's been there for a while too. He loves what he does. Great service for Tri-Valley. LaMonica now on offense for the Scotties. He finds his man underneath, and there's a nice reverse layup by Rapel. He's got 5 points, and his team now by 9 with 43 seconds left until halftime.
Philo's got to be careful here before half.
Harper spins, no good, and it's going to be off of Tri-Valley, out of bounds. 34 seconds now left in the first half. Tri-Valley 27, Philo 18. And again, Philo, they've got to find a way to get some scoring. KJ Phillip, he's out of the game, and boy, there's a bust on the out-of-bounds play, but Rhodes can't get it to go. Rebound off to the Scotties. LaMonica, coast to coast, lays it up, no good. Rebound to the Electrics, 24 seconds to play until half. Trout's got it. Stops, pops from 3, no good. Rebound off to Rhodes. Nice shot as he gets it to go. Nice move by Grant Rhodes. And it's 27-20, 8 seconds left. Tri-Valley going to get the last shot. Patterson with the ball. Comes off the screen. Rhodes puts his hands on him.
That's going to be 2 shots.
And that's going to be a 2-shot foul with 2.5 seconds left until halftime.
Philo had missed their last 8 shots until that last make there right before half.
Patterson goes to the line to shoot a couple. It's 27-20. He's trying to add on here with 2.5 seconds left until halftime.
Tri-Valley 7 of 8 tonight at the line.
First free throw, no good. Not much time left here to do anything. You better make sure if it's a miss that you get the defensive rebound and then get into the locker room. Second free throw rattles in. Philo gets it in, and they're not even going to get a shot off before the half. That wouldn't have been good if it went. And that brings us to halftime. It's 28-20. Tri-Valley with an 8-point lead over the Electrics. We'll be back with some halftime information after a quick break. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
From the Ohio News Network, this is the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Hoops. Now here's your host, Eric Reeser.
At the end of November, the Ohio High School Athletic Association announced that high school students could enter into name, image, and likeness agreements with businesses and members of the community. Ohio became the 46th state in the country to allow such deals after OHSAA member schools voted yes on a bylaw referendum. It had been a hotly debated subject for years, and it looks like that debate's going to continue, as an Ohio state representative recently introduced a bill on the floor of the Ohio House that would make NIL at the high school level illegal. You'll hear from Ohio State's head coach Ryan Day, as well as Ryan Baker. He covers high school athletics for ONN affiliate WBNS FM in Columbus, as well as the OHSAA radio network. Should high school athletes be allowed to make money off of their name, image, and likeness? We'll discuss the future of NIL in the Buckeye State next. This is the Ohio News Network.
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
In Ohio, public education matters, and every day Ohio's public school educators use their united voice to call for the supports and resources our public schools need so every child can thrive. No exceptions. I'm Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wensing, and on behalf of our nearly 120,000 members, OEA is proud to sponsor tonight's game, because great public schools are a winning playbook for Ohio, and Ohio is stronger when we stand together to cheer for our students' success.
This is ONN.
I'm Eric Reeser, and less than a month ago, Ohio High School Athletic Association member schools voted to allow their students to enter into name, image, and likeness agreements without jeopardizing OHSAA eligibility. Ohio State head football coach Ryan Day was recently asked about the decision.
Yeah, well, I think when you look at where the rest of the nation is, I think, we'll let the people who make the decisions, but I think across the country you're seeing it's become pretty standard. And so I think if we would have said this about 10 years ago, I think all of us would have been like, no way. But here we are. We're in this phase, and I can see it obviously benefiting the student athletes, which ultimately there's a great opportunity for them.
Shortly after the vote was announced on the bylaw referendum, legislation was introduced onto the floor of the Ohio House that would not make NIL legal at the high school level. Ryan Baker of ONN affiliate WBNS-FM in Columbus thinks the legislation is all for show.
Well, I think that's just spitting into the wind because the courts have proven that you can't limit or even not give somebody an opportunity to make money because of who they are. So if somebody, the thing I hate about it is I don't care if a kid can legitimately do promotional work for someone, it helps them. Like if you live in Steubenville and there's a little car dealership on the corner and that car dealership says, hey, come out to our car dealership and see this Steubenville football player. And I just picked Steubenville out of the air. And I know they have a great football program and a great following. Come out here and come to our car dealership and we'll have deals all day. And that helps that car dealership. I'm okay with that, but most of this is probably the colleges saying, hey, this kid's coming to our school. Let's get him involved in our NIL programs now and try to give this kid some money that will help in our recruitment process of him. I really don't like that, but I've never thought if it's a legitimate thing, the local town restaurant wants to have this kid do an ad for them and people will come there. Hey, I'm okay with that if that works in your small town.
OHSAA Director of Media Relations Tim Streed tells me they were prepared for some legislative pushback.
We thought that might happen. Certainly, in our relationships with folks downtown, we were already aware that certainly some elected officials were not in favor of NIL, even though it's not really their area. Certainly they have valuable opinions, and we knew that some of them didn't like it. My neighbor doesn't like it either, so that's fine too. We know that not everyone loves it. So we anticipated that may happen. Certainly the coming weeks and months ahead will be very interesting with, what could be a debate among the state elected officials and this bylaw that our schools have voted into place. So I guess stay tuned is the best way I can answer that.
It's halftime here in Philo at the power plant. Tri-Valley with an 8-point lead over the Electrics. It's 28-20 here at halftime. Mike Snively, along with me, Dave Hilliard. We have a pretty good basketball game. It's been, as we thought, it was going to be a close one. Philo just having a little bit of trouble getting the ball in the basket. Let's speak to that, Mike. Talk to us about some shooting and whatnot here in the first half.
Yes, sir. Philo was 7 of 22 from the field. Meanwhile, Tri-Valley was 7 of 21, so almost identical shooting. Rebounds, Philo had 13 rebounds, 5 of them being offensive, and Tri-Valley had 15 rebounds, 4 of them offensive. Of those 15, LaMonica had 7 offensive rebounds, including that one offensive rebound with the hammer dunk in the second quarter.
Yes.
Not
impressive.
It was really impressive. Not a greatly played turnover-wise game. Philo had 9. Tri-Valley had 8. Tri-Valley was 8 of 10 from the line. They shot it pretty well from the line, and Philo was 4 of 6. And I think the key part of the game was that stretch at the end of the second quarter where Philo went on an 0-for-8 stretch, and that's when Tri-Valley extended the lead.
Exactly, and it's called basketball for a reason. You got to put the ball in the basket, and Tri-Valley just a little bit better at that in this first half than Philo. A rundown of the scoring for the Tri-Valley Scotties. Troy Patterson, he's got 4. Jack Rapel's got 5, Oliver Baker with 3, Colton Rollison with 5, and Ryan LaMonica leads his team with 11, and all scorers for that matter, with 11 points in the first half. For the Philo Electrics, Griffin Harper has 5, KJ Phillip with 9, And he spent the last part of that second quarter on the bench with a couple of fouls.
Correct.
So that could have been a little bit of it as well. Walker Dupler, the 6'5 freshman, he had a bucket for 2 points. Rusty Trout's got 1. Grant Rhodes has 2. Carter Crabtree has 1 point for the Electrics. Their total 20. Tri-Valley's total 28. And that's where we stand right now at the end of this first half. Mike, in this second half, Philo's just going to have to score some points. I mean, that's been their problem. They couldn't score against Maysville. They've got 20 points here at halftime tonight. They've got to find a way to get some offense.
Yeah, right now they're a little bit out of control. You got a two-net carburetor down just a little bit offensively. Take some better shots, and more importantly, take better care of the ball. You don't need 9 turnovers in a half. If you cut that in half, you get 4 more opportunities to score the basketball.
Well, let's do a little scoreboard update here, courtesy of the Southeastern Ohio Credit Union. And Mike, couple of scores we are scrolling through here at the halftime that we found. Well, now Crooksville and your Meadowbrook Colts, they're tied at 44 in the third quarter. Maysville leads West Muskingum by 1 at halftime. And let's just say that's a little bit of a surprise. But again, when you're Maysville, you are now the hunted. You're taking everybody's best shot. They want to beat the defending state champs. So West Em probably playing a little bit inspired over there tonight. They trail by 1 at the halftime. Coshocton leading New Lex in the fourth quarter, 39-27. Union Local over Blair in the Blair.
Blair.
With you, that's one word.
Yes, sir. Blair.
61-48. And I had another one. John Glenn, 33. Sheridan, 13.
Oh, that's not the update I got.
Well, we'll get your update here. That's an update I just got.
Yeah,
on this app that I don't
Well, let me
trust.
give one more. NCAA playoff.
Oh, there we go.
Update. Oklahoma 0, Alabama 0.
A game that I would love to see a team wearing crimson lose. Oh, both of them wear crimson.
That John Glenn game could be correct.
Okay.
That could be correct, yes. So
Right.
John Glenn went on a huge run.
Well, we rely on some internet sources sometimes, and sometimes you can believe them, sometimes you cannot. So
Yes, and ScoreStream usually is reliable, but I guess you could have a knucklehead posting on there every once in a while.
Yeah, you could. I mean, I could see you doing that. So.
When I was younger.
Yeah.
I'm much more mature now, Dave.
You're much more mature, I know. Well, we get ready for this second half of action, and we're going to see if Philo can manage some offense. They've got to find a way to erase an 8-point deficit. Scotties, on the other hand, they'd like to protect it. Try to keep working the ball into LaMonica. They're running their offense basically for round 1, Mike. They've got him setting up shop inside. They try to get it to him, and, to his credit, he doesn't just try to score with it every time. He has been where he flips his hips, and he's trying to maybe find a cutter to the bucket.
He's got some assists, too. Yeah, you're right.
But he's also been able to score inside as well. And he is by far, he's one of the taller players on the floor, but he's also, in my opinion, the most athletic player.
Without
on
a
the floor.
doubt.
So
11 points, 7 boards, pretty good first half with a handful of assists there from LaMonica.
We get this second half underway now. 28-20 Tri-Valley, and Tri-Valley gets the basketball to start the proceedings here in the third quarter. Same starting lineups on the court for both teams. Sprankle, Harper, Phillip, Trout, Crabtree for Philo, Patterson, Rapel, Baker, Rollison, LaMonica. LaMonica gets it stripped after he got an offensive board. And here come the Electrics. Sprankle now. Crossover dribble at half. Now to Crabtree. Crabtree down the lane, spins, tries to dump it to Phillip. Phillip really not in position to score with it, and he throws it away, trying to get it back to Harper.
Crabtree's been successful with the spin move. Probably should have just shot that ball.
Now into the corner. Baker's got it. Now to Patterson. Skips it to the left side of the floor to Rollison. Rollison dribbles to the middle now, kicks it back to the left side to Patterson. Now LaMonica on the baseline. Squared up, looked to pass it, and then he gets hammered by Rusty Trout, I believe. And that is on Rusty Trout, his second foul. And Tri-Valley will now inbound it on the baseline underneath their own bucket.
Could be a lob to LaMonica here.
And instead, they skip it into the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Trout with a rebound. In a hurry for the Electrics, going the other way. A little bit of contact. Shot up, no good. Phillip gets the rebound. Fights for it. Nice fake, and he got LaMonica up into the air, and that's going to be a foul on Ryan LaMonica, his second of the game. And Phillips going to go back to the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 tonight.
And nice job by the Philo Pep Band. Want to give them some props. They did a great job entertaining the crowd at pregame and at halftime.
KJ Phillip back at the free throw line, and that line drive, no good. He's going to have to get a little more arc on that one if he wants to be more consistent at the free throw line.
Phillip about 50% free throw shooter so far early in the year.
And the second one, he bangs it off the back iron. It's good. 28-21 now. Electrics with the first point of the third quarter. Tri-Valley with the basketball. LaMonica has it out top. Backdoor, nice pass, nice lay-in from Baker. Good assist from LaMonica. And there's going to be a turnover on the inbounds.
I believe Philo stepped over the line.
I think so. That was the call from Double D. Dave Davidson down there on the baseline.
Not too many guys can do a radio game on AVC, then go out and be the official of a high school basketball game.
Boy, there was their attempt to throw the lob. But that's just a two-pointer now for Rollison, his 7th point of the game. They had it set up on that baseline out of bounds to throw the lob to LaMonica, but they just couldn't get it to him. Harper now to Trout. Trout. Sprankle's got it, crosses over, picks it up. Now gets it back to Harper. Harper between the legs, down the lane, stops, fakes, back to Crabtree. Crabtree going to try a long three, no good. Rebound to LaMonica. Here come the Scotties. They've got an advantage. Trout still on the baseline. Patterson pulls up three, no good. Rebound to KJ Phillip of the Electrics. Electrics on the run, 32-21, Tri-Valley. Crabtree might have traveled, but his three no good from deep in the corner. And Electrics have the Scotties have the basketball. 5:38 to play in this third quarter.
39-17, John Glenn leads Sheridan at half in big school play in MVL.
There's a Southeastern Ohio Credit Union scoreboard update, courtesy of Mike Snively. Tri-Valley with the lead and the basketball, being patient, running their offense. Screen from LaMonica, he picks it up now, skips it over to Patterson in the corner. His three, in and out. Trout, rebound for the Electrics, and they convert to the other end. Rusty Trout now. Baker guarding him. Now to Crabtree. Crabtree to Harper. Harper tries to turn the corner on Rapel, but can't get it done. Backs up to the big P on the middle of the floor here in the gym in Philo. Flare screen. Crabtree's got it. He creates down the lane, dumps it off to Phillip. Another fake from Phillip. He goes up and is fouled, and he's going to go back to the free throw line.
Carter Crabtree created that with nifty ball handling, crossover, and then a kind of a nice no-look pass to Phillip, who's going to go line for two.
And that's Rollison's third foul of the game. Phillip back to the free throw line. Phillip, 2 free throws. Subs coming in here. I'm assuming Rollison is going to come out of the game with that third foul. Free throw, first one from Phillip is no good. He's got the only point of the half for the Electrics, and it was a free throw, 1 out of 2 a couple of minutes ago.
Just 5 of 9 for the Electric at the line currently.
He needs this free throw on his second attempt. Second one, good. 1 out of 2 both times here in the third quarter. 32-22, Tri-Valley by 10. 11 has been the biggest lead of the game for the Scotties. Down the lane and turned over by Carter Williams. Somebody went the other direction, and I don't think Carter was anticipating that. Harper.
I think a lot of these turnovers tonight have been unforced by both teams, and that just irks a coach to death.
Harper on the other end. Talk about turning it over. Boy, that was almost an unforced. Sprankle, he tried to go baseline and flip it to Crabtree in the corner, and he turned it over. LaMonica wants it inside. Now Dupler gets in front of him. Patterson. Williams. Rapel now on the right side. He tries a three. No good. Rebound off to Sprankle. Sprankle on the run for the Electrics. He takes it all the way to the backboard, and he's going to get fouled. And we'll see who that one's on. There's a couple of players.
Sprankle looks like his left wrist. He may have came down on his left wrist. Sprankle is a 75% free throw shooter.
That foul on number 12, Reese Neighbor. And that is going to be a timeout, a Zemba Company's timeout. And I think it's of the 30-second variety, so we'll keep it right here, Mike Snively. 32-22, and we've got under 4 minutes to play in this quarter. We've played 4 minutes and 8 seconds. The Scotties have managed 2 baskets. The Electrics do not have a basket from the field. They just have 2 free throws. And it's been struggle city here for both offenses in the second half.
It has. Philo's turned it over 3 times in the third quarter. Like you said, they're 0 for 2. Tri-Valley is 2 of 7 from the field, and they've turned it over just 1 time, but have not made a trip to the foul line in the third quarter. But they have gained 2 points because it was a 28-20 halftime score. So anytime you're on the winning edge of gaining points, you're okay with that.
All right, well, that 30-second Zemba Company's timeout is now over. Sprankle will go to the free throw line, and he will get to shoot a pair. And the first free throw is good from Slade Sprankle. You just look at him out there on the floor, and you can understand why he was a good running back, because he is a stout young man. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to LaMonica for the Scotties. 32-23, 3:45 to play in the third quarter.
LaMonica has every rebound for the Scotties in the third quarter.
And that's going to be a turnover from the Scotties, unforced as well. And just thrown out of bounds by the scorer's table, and Rapel upset with himself. Coach McLaughlin upset with him as well. And Harper gets the inbound pass. He's going to walk it over the midcourt line, guarded by Rapel. They get it, try to get it to Phillip, and that's going to be on Neighbor. A little bit too aggressive in trying to keep the ball out of KJ Phillips' hands. And that's 4 fouls on the Scotties, so 1 more foul in this quarter. The Electrics will shoot 2 free throws.
The Electrics have been to the line 12 times tonight.
Underneath their own bucket, they've struggled to get it in tonight. This time they dump it into Dupler, and he just spins and lays it up and in. Dupler's second bucket of the game. He's got 4 points.
That was too easy. That's like shooting fish in a barrel right there for Dupler.
Scotties now screen from LaMonica. The Electrics switch it. Dupler closes out on Patterson. Patterson into the lane. Little runner is good from Troy Patterson. He's got 6 now for the Scotties. 3 minutes to play, 34-25, Scotties. Harper against pressure from Baker. Left-handed dribble, now flips it to KJ Phillip. Phillip into the lane, dumps it to Dupler. Dupler going to kick it to Sprankle in the corner. Loses his dribble, tried to throw a backdoor pass to Phillip, and it's turned over. Tri-Valley with the ball and a 9-point lead, 2.5 to go in the quarter. Patterson trying to work off that high screen from LaMonica. LaMonica finds a man underneath. Shot up good, and the hoop and the harm for Carter Williams.
Good patience there by Williams, letting the defender go over top of him, and on our way down, got him for the and 1 foul.
And that was on Carter Crabtree, his first foul of the game. Williams trying to convert the old school 3-point play, and he does.
9 for 11. Tri-Valley shooting pretty well from the line tonight.
Up by 12 now, 37-25, and that's the biggest lead of the game for the Scotties. 2:21 to go in the quarter. Inbounded to Dupler. Dupler would like to get rid of it, and he does to Griffin Harper. Harper brings it across, guarded by Baker. Right-handed dribble, and he's going to turn it over. Good pressure from Baker, and Harper just lost it out of bounds. Another turnover, and boy, it has been a sloppy third quarter, Mike.
Yes, it has, and Baker 100% caused that turnover.
Yes, he did. Just ball pressure, and he got the turnover out of it. Patterson to LaMonica. LaMonica working against Dupler, now backs up, gets it to Patterson. Screens for him. Patterson back behind the LaMonica screen again. Threw it into the corner to Baker. Back to Patterson. Patterson to Rapel on the right side. Dupler does a good job pushing LaMonica away from the basket. Sprankle guarding Patterson closely. Patterson lets it fly from deep. Misses, gets his own rebound. Good ball movement from the Scotties. LaMonica has it down the lane. Up, no good. Dupler with the rebound. Harper now down the floor for the Electrics. Up the right side, guarded by Rapel. Finds Dupler. Dupler lays it up and in. Good patience from Harper. He found Dupler, and Dupler, a couple of buckets. He has 6 now. It's 37-27. Just over a minute left here in the third quarter.
The freshman providing a spark here for the Electrics.
Tri-Valley not in a big hurry here. They get the back cut and a foul, and that's going to be on Crabtree as Baker went to the bucket.
I feel like Tri-Valley's hit that back cut numerous times tonight.
They just got it the last 2 times. And Baker goes to the free throw line to shoot a pair. And his first one gets that shooter's touch, Mike, off the front iron and rolled in. He's got 6 points on the night. His first from the free throw line, and he gets that second one here. 58.6 seconds left in the third quarter, 38-27. And it's going to go up by 1, 39-27.
That's the definition of a soft touch.
He got them both rolled in off the iron and good. Scotties by 12, and that time that's going to be a foul on Rapel. He used his hands a little bit too much, and that's his second foul. And that's their 5th foul, so Harper's going to go to the line and shoot a couple.
Philo only has 4 shot attempts in this quarter. Both of them made by Dupler, layups.
They got a couple of buckets from Dupler, and they've got 3 free throws. Harper trying to add to the total, but misses the first one. And he'll get that second when he was fouled in the act of shooting. 49.9 left in the quarter. Harper's second free throw is good. 39-28. Scotties by 11. Patterson. Baker thought about the screen. Just ghosted it. Now to Rapel. Patterson flips it in the corner to LaMonica, and a little too hot for LaMonica. A little bit too far to his left. And the Electrics get the ball back courtesy of the Tri-Valley turnover.
You see that baseline pass so much nowadays.
And you know, you never would have thought of making that pass, but part of the reason is, Mike, that corner 3 is the shortest one on the floor.
And it's usually the one that's left open the most.
Yes, it is. Harper. And as with timeout, a full timeout with 25 seconds left. We'll take a quick break. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Looking to upgrade your ride or home with sleek professional tinting? Absolute One Window Tinting on Maple Avenue in Zanesville is your local expert. Our team specializes in automotive, residential, and commercial tinting that keeps you cool, protects interiors, and adds privacy with a flawless finish. We use high-quality films designed to last, giving you style and function you can trust. From cars to storefronts, Absolute One delivers precision and care every time. Call 740-819-1642 or stop by Maple Avenue today.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WYLE Cambridge.
Third quarter action wrapping up here at the power plant in Philo. 25.1 seconds left. Tri-Valley with a 39-28 lead over the Electrics. The Electrics, though, they have the last possession of this third quarter, or maybe the last possession. We shall see.
You know, Dave, Philo can't break that 8-point barrier. Once it got to 8, it hasn't went below 8 in a while.
Philo to inbound it at half court. I almost took out a 10-year-old here as he ran behind me.
On purpose.
Griffin Harper has the basketball. They're running Crabtree off a double screen. They're setting up that back door to fill it, but it wasn't there, and he's going to travel.
It's got to be frustrating. Coach Trout takes that timeout and then turns it over on a travel. 6th turnover in the quarter, 15th for the game.
13.8 seconds left in this third quarter. Tri-Valley will have a chance to add to that 39-28 lead. 10 seconds. Rapel gets it in the corner. 4 seconds. Rapel's going to have to shoot it. Spins, shot at the buzzer, no good. That ends the third quarter. Tri-Valley 39, Philo 28. We'll be back with fourth quarter action from the power play in Philo. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Looking for an incredible deal on a new Ford, Lincoln, or Nissan? Come check out our vastly growing inventory selection and ask us about all the low APR options that are going on right now at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
If a new vehicle isn't in the budget, let us show you a pre-owned alternative that is sure to fit all your needs without breaking the bank. We know with the running from work to practice or games doesn't leave much time for car shopping, so view our full inventory online 24/7 at DutrosAuto.com.
Best of luck to all the coaches and players this year. Have a safe and successful season from all of us at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
Shriver's Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Ohio high school sports, wishing all area athletes, coaches, and parents a healthy and successful season. When you play, play with heart. Local and independent since 1979. Shriver's Pharmacy, because we care.
Fourth quarter action ready to get underway here at Philo. As the norm here at Philo, Mike, they play great music.
They do.
At the football games and at the basketball game. We got a little Sweet Caroline going on.
And I think
right
this
now.
is the traditional end of the third quarter song.
I think
in
it
both
is.
football and basketball. Now, if there's any West Virginia fans in here, they would love to hear this song because there's a little different rendition.
Okay, well, I thought you were going to get into that Take Me Home Country Roads
no,
thing.
but I'll explain it to you on the car ride home.
Oh, okay, thank you. And there's going to be a turnover to start the fourth quarter for the Electrics. Trout fell down as he was trying to get open on the wing. I don't know if he could have caught it and stayed inbounds anyway.
That was just a hard initial pass.
39-28, Scotties with an 11-point lead and the basketball. Left wing, trying to go high-low, look there to LaMonica, but Rollison dribbles. Tough layup, no good. He almost got the rebound. I think he knocked it out of bounds, though.
Philo with only 4 shot attempts in that third quarter. Dupler made 2 layups.
Philo inbounding it against pressure. They get it to Harper. Harper slows down. Rapel guarding him. Now to Trout on the right wing. Harper through Rhodes. Good screen. Boy, Harper had a good look at 3 and turned it down. Now he's trying to create in the lane, and they're going to call a foul on Rapel.
I thought Rapel just got a little bit too much body on him.
Probably did. Used that lower body. I think he used his knee to try to slow him down a little bit there. Trout will inbound the ball for the Electrics. 39-28, 7:17 to play in the basketball game. Lob it into Rhodes. He catches, spins, left-handed shot, no good. Rebound to the Scotties. And they're going to call a jump, an alternate possession, and that stays with the Scotties because the Electrics had the ball to start the quarter. Patterson with the basketball. Scotties not in a big hurry, but they get it to LaMonica. He wants to create, and he's fouled in the lane. No shot, says Tim Gibson, and he's pretty good.
I don't think you can give LaMonica a head start like that.
No, and that's going to be Rhodes' second foul. Tri-Valley inbounds it underneath their own bucket. Nice play, Rollison, strong to the rim, he gets fouled. Rollison rolled off that screen, got to the rim, tried to power it up through contact, but just couldn't get it to go, but he does go to the free throw line, and he gets to shoot a couple.
Attempts 14 and 15 tonight.
And that first free throw is good. His team up by 12, that ties their largest lead of the game. It's 40-28. Second free throw now for Rollison. 3 dribbles, eyes the rim, lets it go. And his team now has their largest lead of the game, 41-28. They're up 13. Rusty Trout down the floor in a hurry, gets it to Dupler in the corner. And nothing but air on that one, but rebound off the Electrics. Harper down the lane, tough shot, no good. Rhodes gets the rebound, puts it back up and in. Grant Rhodes, his second bucket of the game.
Philo needed a basket desperately.
And he dribbled it into the trap me area, which they did. They're going to call a timeout, a full one, and that is a Zembu Company's timeout. We'll take a quick break too. Fourth quarter action here from the power plant in Philo. We'll be right back.
Honestly, we've all been there. That place where it's past anxiety, past focus, where even reaching out to your closest friend feels too hard. I'm Crystal Reynolds with Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. We understand how fast those feelings can take over, especially with the stress of work, family, and life. That's why we've opened a mental health urgent care clinic in Cambridge, Ohio, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No appointment needed. Just walk in. Come in today. Feel better today. Call us, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Mental Health Urgent Care.
It's the fourth quarter here at the power plant in Philo. Tri-Valley with a 41-30 lead. I'm Dave Hilliard along with Mike Snively. We got Brett Klein. He's the grand poobah tonight. He's running the show, but we've got Josie with us tonight too. She is doing a fine job as the assistant director tonight, we shall call her, Mike.
She's doing great tonight, and
I
love
I
love her countdowns.
Yeah, the assistant director to the grand poobah main director, Brett Klein back there.
And how
the
about
man,
and Eric over there on the camera?
The man that does everything at AVC Communications, and I'm not kidding you. He does everything at AVC Communications.
That is a fact.
Except he's not, well, he does do the news, but he's not a morning show personality like somebody else that I know. Anyway, Tri-Valley with possession of the basketball. An 11-point lead, 6.5 minutes to go in this one. LaMonica would like somebody to try to guard him in space because they can't do it. And he gets rid of it. And he's a good outlet to have because he's going to draw somebody like Rhodes away from the bucket, and LaMonica is a mismatch in quickness with him.
And I think right now Tri-Valley's content taking some time off the clock and forcing Philo to come out and guard.
They're doing a good job reversing the basketball, being patient. LaMonica probed against Rhodes, but turned away. Baker has it, guarded by Trout. Trout gonna foul him.
Third team foul for Philo in the quarter.
And that's on Rusty Trout, his third.
And I'll tell you right now, you don't want to put Tri-Valley to the line. They are 13 of 15 tonight. That's where they're winning the basketball game.
Tri-Valley to inbound it along the sideline. They get it in. Baker has it. Penetrates. Rollison looked, and he is fouled. And that's another foul on Trout.
That'll be his fourth.
That's his fourth foul.
That almost looked a little intentional. Not intentional, but desperate, I should say.
41-30, 5.5 minutes to go. Sideline out of bounds. Rapel gets the three. LaMonica with the rebound. He tipped it to his own teammate, but they couldn't control it, and here come the Electrics. Harper down the lane. LaMonica sizing him up, scramble for the ball, and it's going to be a held ball, and I think that stays with the Electrics this time, and it does. KJ Phillip checks back in for Rhodes. Sprankle to inbound the ball for the Electrics. They got it to Phillip, but he's standing out of bounds. That is a turnover.
That's number 17 on the night for Philo.
Philo has just not been crisp on running out of bounds plays. Tri-Valley has been in the passing lanes, and they have had trouble getting it inbounds all evening long. Tri-Valley now with the ball. LaMonica hands it back to Patterson. Rollison in the corner. Now to LaMonica. Williams back cuts. Baker has it. Turned away on the dribble. LaMonica sees a lane, and he misses the layup. Trout hurrying the other way for the Electrics. Behind the back, down the lane. Wild shot, no good, but fouled. And he's fouled, I think, by Rollison. And it is on Colton Rollison, his fourth.
Philo's hanging around because Tri-Valley's missed their last 6 attempts going back to the third quarter.
Trout goes to the free throw line. His team down by 11 with 4:46 to play, but Rusty's got to be careful. He's got 4 fouls. And he's going to shoot 2 free throws. 1 for 2 earlier in the game. This time he gets the first one to go.
That his second point?
Second point.
So no field goals for Rusty tonight.
41-31, 10-point lead for the Scotties.
Tri-Valley done an excellent job on him tonight.
Trout trying to get it back into single digits, and he does. His team down by 9, 41-32. Full court pressure from the Electrics. Trapped in the corner, but they get it across to Patterson. Patterson now to the middle of the floor where you beat all presses, getting it to the middle of the floor. LaMonica's got it in the right corner. Back to Patterson. Patterson setting up the offense. Tri-Valley. Rollison handles it now. Looks inside. Now gets it to Rapel. Rapel off the screen from Rollison. Now to Williams. Williams to LaMonica. Dupler checking LaMonica. And it crosses over, but still can't get around Dupler. Rapel, wide open 3, no good. Rebound. It hit the rim a second time, or LaMonica might have had another dunk. Phillip all the way down, gets the pass ahead, and he lays it up and in, and all of a sudden the Electrics are only down 7. Full timeout. We'll take a full timeout too. High school basketball presented by AVC Sports. Ooh.
Honestly, we've all been there. That place where it's past anxiety, past focus, where even reaching out to your closest friend feels too hard. I'm Crystal Reynolds with Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. We understand how fast those feelings can take over, especially with the stress of work, family, and life. That's why we've opened a mental health urgent care clinic in Cambridge, Ohio, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No appointment needed. Just walk in. Come in today. Feel better today. Call us, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Mental Health Urgent Care.
Fourth quarter action here from the power plant. 3:58 to play. 7-point game all of a sudden, Mike. It's 41-34. Hey, how about a Southeastern Ohio Credit Union scoreboard update? You had a couple scores
John
for us.
Glenn over Sheridan, 62-31. Maysville's opened up a big lead, 77-49. And also in the MVL, Meadowbrook is a final over Crooksville, 58-47.
Thanks for the update. And again, those sponsored by Southeastern Ohio Credit Union. Nice backdoor cut and a lay-in for Rapel. That kind of breaks a little bit of a run there for the Electrics, but Phillip in a hurry, spins, shot fake, up, good. KJ Phillip. He's got 16 now, and it's still a 7-point game with 3.5 minutes to go. Williams, shot fake, gets to the lane. Hammer time for Ryan LaMonica. Williams knew exactly where to go with that one. LaMonica right down the lane, uncontested, and he hammers home the dunk. And the 3 taken by Trout, and it's missed, going the other way. Williams lays it up and in. There's that run that Tri-Valley was needing to get some distance.
Made their last 3 in a row. We had a travel there.
And there's a turnover from the Electrics. They cut it to 7. Now it's back to 11 with just under 3 minutes to play.
Yeah, Tri-Valley comes out with a set play out of the timeout, makes it a dunk and now a layup.
LaMonica saw all that space, and Williams found him, and he enjoyed an uncontested dunk. Williams shot fake goes, dumps it off to LaMonica again, but LaMonica not really in a good spot to score. He kicks it back out to Baker. Patterson now to the right side to LaMonica. Back to Williams, out on top. 11-point lead and the ball. Scotty's not in a big hurry. Williams now to LaMonica. LaMonica dribbles it back out, closely guarded by Harper, but it's going to be a foul on Harper.
2 shots now.
And now free throws the rest of the way for the Scotties.
Philo got it to 7, but then Tri-Valley goes, like I said earlier, layup, slam, layup.
And now free throws to try to extend that lead And LaMonica does miss the first one. There's still an 11-point lead, though. And now the clock definitely on the side of the Scotties. They only 2:24 left to play and an 11-point lead, possibly 12. And LaMonica misses both. So you're saying there's a chance?
There's absolutely a chance.
Sprankle crosses over, gets the lane. Should have shot it, tried to dump it into Phillip, but it's turned over. Scotties now 2 minutes, 8 seconds to play. And smart play there. Trout almost gets the steal, but instead Sprankle's going to give the foul to Rapel.
Right at the 2-minute mark.
And Rapel will go to the free throw line and shoot a couple. He's got 7 points on the night.
You always want to get that win before Christmas. Right before, that's always a fun, makes Christmas a
Well,
lot more
that's
brighter.
what we would like to do tomorrow, and boy, there was a interesting make from Rapel. Back of the iron, straight up and in. 48-36. Fighting Muskies traveling to Heidelberg tomorrow, 1 o'clock game.
Adam Phillip checking in, the 5'10 freshman.
Rapel now gets his second free throw. His team up 12. It's 48-36. Second free throw is good, and they've tied their largest lead of the game at 13. Here comes Trout in a hurry. Pulls up from 15. Gets it to go. Rusty Trout, his first field goal of the game. And now pressure from the Electrics, and Harper fouls on the inbounds play.
Is that 5 on Harper?
Nope, that's his third.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm reading the wrong number. I'm reading the points for Rusty Trout.
Oh, okay.
I'm way off.
Instead, Patterson will go back to the free throw line. He's 1 of 2 on the night. And he's going to shoot a pair here. Tri-Valley, nobody else on the lane right now. That first free throw up and good for Patterson.
16 of 20, 80%. Tri-Valley at the line tonight.
Rollison checks back in for the Scotties.
Patterson picks that left foot up.
Yeah. Second free throw short, and the rebound controlled by the Scotties. 50-38. Tri-Valley looking to just play keep away here now. LaMonica with the basketball against Crabtree. They're trying to get a foul. Phillip does foul in the corner against Baker. So Phillip now has 3 fouls. This is one of those too. I think, I'm not sure what Coach Trout his call is, but most teams have a call instead of saying foul, because you don't want to put that in the mind of the official and then all of a sudden call an intentional foul.
True, that is 100% true.
That first free throw up and good from Baker.
But it does cut to the chase.
Second free throw no good. Rebound this time controlled. Nope. The Scotties got it back. Baker eventually gets it, and another foul. 1:22 to go, and Patterson will go to the free throw line. He gets a couple. And I think we're really beyond the time where you need to foul, because 1:22 to play and they're up 14. I think it's time to call off the dogs and quit fouling and just let this one in.
As a man that's been on my feet all day, I agree.
That left foot kick from Patterson on his free throw. Hey, give him credit. He does the same thing every time. That's what you tell kids. Trout trying to find space. Down the lane. Tough shot. No good. Rebound off to LaMonica. Again, there's 1:09 left. You're down 15. I don't think you need to foul anymore, but KJ Phillip does. It's his 4th foul.
How about I got LaMonica with 14 boards.
He has done the work on the glass tonight. Patterson, a couple more free throws. And we got some fresh subs coming in for the Electrics. So I think the fouling is going to end as well. Patterson gets the first one to go. 54-38. A 16-point lead, largest of the game for the Electrics, or for the Scotties, against the Electrics, I should say. Patterson, left foot kick, eyes the rim, and that one goes too. He's 5 for 6 here in the fourth quarter from the line. Harper on the attack for the Electrics. Spins in the lane. Couple fresh faces into the game for the Electrics. Phillip, though, he's going to try the bomb in the corner, no good. Rebound fought for and controlled by the Electrics. Phillips got it back down the lane. LaMonica just waited for him and then blocked it. Good sign of a patient shot blocker. LaMonica had position. He just waited, went up and got the block. And I think he's coming out of the game. 5 fresh faces for the Tri-Valley Scotties. Lanning into the game. Burdine into the game. Hunter Nauer into the game. Also Reese Neighbor. The Electrics have some fresh faces. Cam Ross out there. Kenton Casey into the game as well for the Electrics, along with Adam Phillip. 35 seconds left in this one, and it's just a matter of what's the final going to be. Tri-Valley, crossover dribble from Williams, down the lane, dumps it off. Neighbor can't get a shot off, and he does find a man underneath, but it's going to be a held ball again. Got it to Lanning. Lanning couldn't convert, and it's going to go to the Electrics with 18 seconds left. 55-38. Tri-Valley in control. They controlled this second half basically from about that 3-minute mark left in the second quarter on. It's been all Scotties. Three-pointer on the way from the corner, no good. Rebound off to Tri-Valley. That's probably going to do it. 2 seconds, 1 second. That ends it. Our final score here from the power plant in Philo. The Tri-Valley Scotties victorious. They got 55 to Philo's 38. A 17-point MVL victory here tonight. We'll be back to wrap things up here from the power plant in just a couple of minutes. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Hi, Mark Kelly here with Icon Services, wishing all the local teams good luck as they dribble their way down the courts to a successful and exciting basketball season. As you're stepping back for that three-point shot in the fourth, we can be in the background helping plan your projects for that first period, getting your business ready for that big project win in 2026. With that, have a safe and competitive season, and remember, Icon Services as your sole source for commercial and industrial construction projects.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of a guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
We know parenting is a full-time job, and it can be easy to get caught up in everyday life. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our partners are here for you because we all need a little help sometimes. We can connect you with essential resources in your community, everything from parenting support to ideas for self-care. For the love of your family, visit octf.ohio.gov/love to find the support you need.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school basketball. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, seasonal home, garage, farm equipment, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website at patronsbuckeye.com.
Looking for adventure? Check out the 2022 Ford Bronco 4-door Badlands at Doan Ford. This rugged ride is built to take you anywhere with just 18,000 miles and a soft top perfect for open-air freedom. Equipped for both off-road thrills and everyday comfort, this Bronco is ready for whatever the road brings. Don't wait. Vehicles like this don't stay long. Visit Doan Ford today and take the 2022 Bronco Badlands for a spin. Your next adventure starts here.
When life feels heavy, you shouldn't have to wait for help. At Allwell's Walk In Now, Guernsey County's behavioral health urgent care, support is ready right when you are. No appointments, no hassle. Just walk into our office at 831 Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and get fast, compassionate care. Allwell's Walk In Now, because the best time to feel better is now. Be well, stay well, all well.
Well, part of it, they want to charge us.
True.
So I sent an email to the
At Abel's, we're proud that so many people trust our family with their family's home comfort. I'm Russ Abels. For new heating and cooling, you can trust us to save you money with our high-efficiency systems. We're trusted for electrical work, lighting, outlets, generators, complete home electrical service upgrades. We do it all. And you can trust us in an emergency. Whether it's heating, cooling, or electrical repairs, we promise to do the job right. It's what we do for family, and it's what everyone deserves. Trust Abels.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
Post-game here at the power plant in Philo, the Tri-Valley Scotties with a 55-38 win over the Electrics tonight. Here's how it happened. The first quarter closely contested, 12-9 Scotties at the end of one, and it was back and forth, pretty close game up until the last couple of minutes of the second quarter. Scotties got a little bit of a lead, and they led by 8 at the halftime, 28-20. Extended that lead to 11 at the end of the third quarter, 39-28, and then finally increased their lead to the largest of the game and ended it that way. It was a 55-38 final. Tri-Valley now going to 3-3 overall and 3-2 in the MVL. Philo drops to 2-4 and 1-3 in the MVL. I got some scoring breakdowns I'll do first here for the winners. A very balanced attack tonight for Coach McLaughlin Scotties. Brian LaMonica led the way with 13. Colton Rollison had 9. Jack Rapel had 9. Oliver Baker had 8. Troy Patterson with 11. Carter Williams with 5. That's a total of 55 for the Scotties. For the Electrics, they were led by KJ Phillip. He had 15 points on the night. 1 point from Slade Sprankle. 6 for Griffin Harper. 6 for Walker Dupler. 5 for Rusty Trout. 4 for Grant Rhodes. And Carter Crabtree had 1 free throw for his 1 point. 38 points total for the Electrics. Mike, you've got some shooting and rebounding, which was important tonight too.
Yes, Philo was 13 of 37 for 35%. Tri-Valley was 15 of 42 for 36%. Rebounding, Philo did out-rebound Tri-Valley 30-27. However, Tri-Valley had 9 offensive rebounds. Philo had 7. LaMonica had 15 of the 27 rebounds for Tri-Valley.
Ooh, big work on the boards
Real
tonight.
big work on the boards. 19 turnovers for Philo tonight and 12 turnovers, but just 4 in the second half for Tri-Valley. That was a big part of the game. And then the name of the game tonight, and this is where you're going to see the big difference, is at the free throw line. Tri-Valley was 21 of 27 for 78%. Philo 9 of 16 for 56%. Tri-Valley made 12 more free throws than Philo in a double-digit game. That makes a difference.
It sure does. And some of those, it came at the end when Philo was fouling, but again, they still were getting more attempts at the line to begin with. Anyway, So Philo drops, as we said, now to 2-4, 1-3 in the MVL. Tri-Valley 3-3 overall, 3-2 in the MVL. A couple other things we need to wrap up here. Our Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game tonight. KJ Phillip from the Philo Electrics. He is our Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game. He led all scorers tonight with 15 points.
And 4 rebounds.
If we would have had a Chairman of the Boards award, that would have gone to Ryan LaMonica tonight because he had the most rebounds out there. But Ryan LaMonica does get the Great Clips, great play of the game. He had 2 dunks, one of them off of a rebound, which was spectacular. Came off the front of the rim. He just came down the lane, not blocked out, and hammered it back on the putback dunk. He also had a nice assist there from Carter Williams in the fourth quarter where Williams drew the defender and LaMonica going down the lane uncontested, and he hammered another one home. So the Great Clips, great plays, we'll say tonight.
Absolutely.
Plays. Those 2 dunks for Ryan LaMonica ends up being the Great Clips, great plays of the game. We should do a little bit of an update on the Southeastern Ohio Credit Union scoreboard. We have a couple finals from in the MVL tonight. And one of those, as Mike and I said, is kind of a shocker. The first one, maybe not so. Meadowbrook defeating Crooksville 58-47. But John Glenn, they kind of took Sheridan to the woodshed tonight.
They did.
70-44, the final there. And what was a 1-point game at West Em at halftime ended up being a 29-point Maysville victory. And again, those guys coming out of the locker room, they can just do it in the third quarter, man.
They are the best third quarter team in Ohio.
They just turned that game into a runaway. 79-50 the final. Coshocton over New Lex in a small school battle tonight in the MVL, 57-34. Union Local beats the Blair Big Reds 68-50. Ridgewood beat Claymont tonight 43-39. Ironton beat Waterford 46-30. Buckeye Trail beat Newcomerstown 82-73. Martins Ferry, that was girls, that was a different game. All right, so that's all that I have on the Southeast.
I've got the Oklahoma Sooners.
Well, tell us that one.
17-7 over Alabama, looking for 2 wins over Alabama in one season.
Oh, if Alabama would lose, would there be so much crying in Alabama? I tell you, that would just make my day if the Crimson Tide go down. Well, that's going to wrap everything up from the power plant here in Philo. Tri-Valley with a 55-38 win in MVL basketball. We certainly appreciate the fine folks. We are always treated so well when we come down to Philo and Duncan Falls. It starts with the folks at Lock 9 Pizza. They just treat us very well. Dave Thomas here, the athletic director at Philo. You trying to turn me off?
I accidentally hit the switch there. My fault, Dave.
Dave Thomas, the athletic director here at Philo, has taken care of us for as long as I've been working with AVC. Does a lot of work here, and as all athletic directors do, we certainly appreciate him taking care of us, making sure we have space and everything that we needed tonight.
And we had plenty of space, and we had good dinner.
We had space, good dinner. We had good folks working with us. Erica, Josie, Brett, all pitching in tonight. Josie, the assistant director, Brett, the director, and Erica running the camera. We certainly appreciate their work tonight. For Mike Snively, I'm Dave Hilliard. Thank you for tuning in and listening and watching high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
You've been listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon. High school basketball is a presentation of AVC Sports.